everyone. Welcome all of you to this session of meditation with some live music. We are very joyful that all of you have been able to join tonight. And most of you have probably tried this meditation before, but for those who are new, we will give you a brief introduction and we'll go through the initial set of steps. And it's always a good idea, even for people who have been practicing this, to go through those basics, and it really enhances our experience of meditation. So first, let's start with raising this pure energy that is within us. We can do that using hand gestures. So you can watch me and follow along. So the left hand starts from the base of the spine. The right hand makes rotations as the left hand moves up along the spine. And once you go over the top of the head, you tie a knot. So this is a symbolic way of raising the internal energy that we have from the base of the spine to the top of the head. So we do it a second time with our attention, following our left hand as it rises, and then we tie two knots over the top of the head. We will do it a third time. And this time we tie three knots that settles this energy above the top of the head, and it takes our attention beyond the realm of thoughts. And we give ourselves a balance between the left and the right. So we start with our right hand on the left near the hip. We lift it up, bring it over the top of the head, and bring it down on the right side near the hip. And then we retrace the path from the right, go over the top of the head, come to the left hip. So this is once. So we do it once for each of our energy centers, and there are 7 of them. So we do it 7 times. We keep our attention on the movement of the right hand, and we can also see what we feel within ourselves. So with this, we are in a position where we have kind of isolated ourselves from all the outside distractions. So we are within this shield of protection that is given to us by this pure energy. And this pure energy is at the base of the spine. It's called the Kundalini in Sanskrit. It's actually a coiled energy. And we can see the chakra chart where this is shown. What is shown here is what we call the subtle system. And you see the different energy centers that are represented as stars along the spine. And you also see the different channels of energy represented as lines. There is one on the left, one in the center, and one on the right. And there is a triangle at the bottom, which is the triangular bone called the sacrum bone. And inside the triangle, if you watch carefully, there is a coiled energy. That's called the Kundalini. And this energy, under the right circumstances, it awakens, it rises, it nourishes the different centers, and then it also comes out at the top of the head like a fountain, and it connects us with the all-pervading power of love that we call as the divine. And this is an actual experience that all of us can feel. And initially, we go through a set of affirmations that create the right conditions and the right mindset so that this pure energy can spontaneously rise. But this is a living process, so it's not as if we are doing something. it is happening. It's like the sprouting of a seed. It happens at the right conditions, and once it sprouts, if it is nourished and if we keep practicing the meditation, we can grow spiritually. So what we will do is we will go through some of those affirmations now. So what's important is just be pleasant towards ourselves and be relaxed. We can take off our glasses if you're wearing them. If you're on a chair, sit comfortably. Keep the feet apart a little bit. If you're on the floor, cross-legged, that's great. You can put both of your palms facing up like this on your laps. We'll start with taking a few deep breaths. This simple technique of awakening this pure energy and maintaining it and practicing this meditation was developed by Sri Mataji, whose photograph is on the slide. And she started it in 1970, has been traveling all over the world and giving this gift to mankind. And it has become easy for all of us who want to experience it and grow into it. And it gives us tremendous benefits at the physical level, mental level, emotional level, spiritual level. And it really brings balance in our lives. So we will start with asking a question to ourselves. We can address this question to this pure energy. You can take it as a hypothesis that this energy does exist and it's at the base of the spine. And it's our mother, so we address it as mother because it's nourishing, it protects us, it helps us grow. You can consider this pure energy as the spiritual mother. So we have our right hand on the heart, and here we ask a question: am I the pure spirit? So we start with this most fundamental question about ourselves and takes us right to the truth. Am I the pure spirit? Then we put our right hand on the upper abdomen, just below the rib cage on the left side. Here we ask a question: am I my own master? We don't have to think or form opinions. We just ask in a innocent way, like a child wanting to know the answer. Am I my own master? Then we go lower, lower abdomen where it meets the hip. On the left side again, here we ask for the pure knowledge. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. We are all evolving as human beings. We have evolved from the stage of amoeba. We have become human beings. All this has been a natural process and has been happening for billions of years. Now we are at a point where we should evolve further, and that evolution is on the spiritual dimension, where we get a higher level of awareness about ourselves. is the awareness of the subtle system within us. And that's what we call as pure knowledge. It's not the mental or the intellectual knowledge that we get by reading books or listening to lectures. This is an experience of what is within us. And it's a level of awareness that we can use to perceive ourselves and the world around. So we ask for this pure knowledge. This is what we are truly seeking. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. And it's the pure knowledge that helps us guide ourselves and makes us our own masters. We go back up where we were before in the upper abdomen. Here we say with confidence, Mother, I am my own master. I am my own teacher. This awareness connects us with the Absolute. We're not lost in the relative world. We have the connection with the Absolute that lets us know what is good for us. And that lets us guide ourselves. We go back to the heart, and here we say with confidence, Mother, I am the pure spirit. This pure spirit is the essence of our personality that's beyond all the illusions, all the superficial nature. It's beyond the layers of personality that we identify with, like the body or the mind or the intellect. It's our true nature. It's always in a state of joy. And it's the divinity within us. So we can be confident that there is divinity within us. This pure energy is divine. The pure spirit that we are is divine. And with that identification, we come out of the sense of guilt. So we put our right hand on the left where the neck meets the shoulder and turn our head to the right a little bit. This is a center that gets blocked when we feel guilty. So here we just release it completely and say, Mother, I am not guilty at all. Just feel the love within our heart, the love for ourselves, and the love for everyone. Mother, I am not guilty at all. Next, we put our right hand across the forehead and we forgive everyone. This power of forgiveness is again a divine quality which we naturally have. We can use it towards ourselves as well as others. So we just say, Mother, I forgive everyone. Once the center is opened, we are able to experience what we call as thoughtless awareness, which is what meditation is. And then this energy comes to the top of the head. So we put our right hand at the top of the head, the center of the palm resting at the top of the head, and we can gently rotate our hand clockwise a few times, massaging this top center. Here is where the connection with the divine is established, which we call as self-realization. So, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Mother, please establish my self-realization. Let our attention settle here, and we'll bring our right hand back to the lap. We just try to stay in that silence with the attention either at the top of the head or just a few inches above the top of the head. And we'll just enjoy the music while being in meditation. Now let's just check what we are feeling in our hands. When we have this connection, this energy flows and we are able to feel it in our hands. We can also feel it inside in our subtle system, and we can feel the state of our different centers on our fingertips. For now, we just notice what we feel in our hands. we might be able to feel a cool breeze. Sometimes it might be warm, sometimes we might feel tingling or pricking. These sensations, it's important to just be aware. Now we'll put our right hand over the top of the head, just a few inches above, and see if we are able to feel this energy coming out from the top of the head. It's a very subtle experience, but it's very, very real. You sometimes feel it as a cool breeze coming out from the top of the head. In fact, this experience has been described in the scriptures. We can try with our left hand a few inches above the top of the head. We bring both of our hands to the lap. Now let's balance our left and right channels. For the left channel, we keep our left hand on the lap open like this, and the right hand is on the Mother Earth or towards the Mother Earth if you are on a chair. And then we use the Mother Earth as a powerful element to clear our left channel. The left channel is for our desires, for the past, for our emotions. Any imbalances that we may have on the left side gets cleared out by the Mother Earth. Now we'll clear the right channel. We put our right hand on the lap with the palm open. We use the ether element, so we put our left hand with the fingers pointing to the sky and the palm facing backward, just looking up against our shoulder. So you can open your eyes and see the way I'm holding my left hand if you would like to. So the ether element and the air element, they pull out all the excess heat that we might have on the right hand side. The right channel is the channel that controls our thinking, actions, the future. So let's let all the excess thinking and the heat that's generated by the overworking of the right channel, let's let all of that get out of our system through our left hand and be absorbed into the ether. We bring our left hand down. We just raise the sphere energy along the central channel a couple of times. Using the right hand, we start in front of the base of the spine, and then we lift our hand up, along with it our attention, and raise the energy, bring it to the top of the head, and rest our hand at the top of the head. We do it a couple of times at our own pace with full attention, and see if we can feel this energy moving inside us. And then we lift the hand a few inches above the top of the head. Let the attention settle there, and bring the hand back to the lap. We'll have another short piece of music, and we'll just meditate with the attention at the top of the head. For the next 1 minute, we're just going to be in silent meditation. So we just watch our attention, sit in a relaxed way, watch our thoughts, we don't react to any of our thoughts. We just try to keep our attention beyond, above the top of the head. We can slowly open our eyes and we will raise the energy and give ourselves the protection like the way we did it in the beginning, using both our hands. So with that, we conclude today's meditation. Thank you again for all of you joining us. It was nice meditating with all of you. Hope all of you have a relaxing evening, night, and a great week ahead. And hope to join you again soon in another meditation session. Thank you all.